Now it's recording.
Okay. Welcome. So, what would you like to talk about today?
Me and one of my roommates are having problems lately. We've been fighting a lot. And I've been trying to figure out why he says he doesn't want to talk about it, but he's just been in a bad mood. But I've noticed that it's been ever since I started dating a boy that he set me up with. So, and since me and him used to fool around, I'm thinking he might be jealous.
How do you think how do you think that with you having a boyfriend now could affect your situation, seeing that you two live together?
I think it's just going to get worse because my boyfriend's talking about moving in, and my roommate has had feelings for me for a very long time. I've never had feelings for him like that. It was just physical for me. So, I think he's going to be very hurt if the boyfriend moves in and he sees how much sweeter and more affectionate I am with the boyfriend than I ever was with him. I don't know how to prepare him for that though, because he's fine. He says he's fine with him moving in, but
so I know you said that your boyfriend is thinking about moving in. Do you think that'll make the situation? Well, you did say that it will probably make the situation even worse. Do you think that will cause a major conflict between you and your roommate?
I don't know that he'll specifically start a fight with me about that, but I think it'll, like, overall worsen his mood. And when he's in a bad mood, we fight a lot more. Like, he's really irritable, and I get irritated at always being snapped at. And I have been trying to maybe improve his mood by finding him someone to date, and hoping that if I return the favor of setting him up with someone, then maybe he'll feel better, because my other roommate has someone too, so I think he's feeling really lonely.
Have you ever tried to sit down and talk to him about the situation?
No, I guess. So, I mean, it would probably help if I sat down and talked to him about what was actually going on instead of trying to guess what's going through his head. But I don't, like, I guess I'm kind of afraid to ask him what's wrong, because I don't want to know if it's something I can't fix.
Okay, so it seems like you're trying to fix things, but you're trying to stay out of it at the same time.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you feel about the situation? Like, how are your feelings towards everything that's been going on?
I guess it's kind of mixed emotions. Because on the one hand, I am really happy with my boyfriend, and I mean, my roommate's one of my best friends, and I'm glad that they're friends too. And so, like, part of me thinks that this could be, like, something very good for us, but at the same time, I'm terrified that it's going to get worse, and that him being jealous will just lead to a big blow up somewhere down the road, and it's very mixed.
Okay. Do you think that okay, I can't think of the question. Seeing that you guys never sat down and actually talked about what's going on, could that be something that you guys could do to, I guess, lessen the situation?
It'd probably be helpful. 'Cause then I would know what the actual issue is. So I guess there's a chance that I'm just being self-centered, and it's not really me that he's upset about, and it's something else that he hasn't talked to me about. So I could try to sit down and talk to him about it and figure out what the overall situation really is.
Okay, so it seems like you have a desire to want the situation to get better. However, you haven't made that approach to actually do something about it.
Right.
It's kind of like for you. It's mostly frustrating. Like it seems like it's more
Yeah.
frustrating to you because you're stuck in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
I can see how that could be really heartening. So what does your boyfriend think about the situation?
He's actually been trying to help me to find a girl for my roommate. He's pretty cool about it. He says like he understands. He was really sweet about it actually. He told me that he thinks I'm a great girl, so he can understand why someone would be upset to lose me. And it hasn't affected their friendship at all. And he's been trying to make an effort to give my roommate a little bit of support that he needs and someone to talk to and stuff like that, which I think is really cool. But I'm worried that it might just make my roommate feel more conflicted because my boyfriend's a really good friend to him, and I'm a really good friend to him, but he doesn't necessarily want us to be together. So.
So after seeing, some of the possibilities that you guys could do, where do you guys see yourself in the future?
I think first thing I need to do is tell him that we need to talk, me and him, and sit down and try to have a heart-to-heart and figure out what's going on. And if it's not about me, then get our other roommate and maybe my boyfriend involved so that we can all try to give him some support that he seems to need right now for whatever he's going through. And if it is about me, then I'll sit down with him and my boyfriend and try to figure out where we go from here to make it so that everyone can be happy and we can maintain friendships and me and Mike not have to give up what we have.
Your main goal is to make everything happy.
And maybe reconsider the thought of my boyfriend moving in. It's going to add to stress. Maybe we need to talk about it and figure out if maybe I should move in with him instead of him moving in with me.
Okay, that's another possibility that you guys could think about. Have you ever thought about anything else?
I mean, I've thought in the past about moving out, just to move out on my own. Maybe moving out on my own will not make it look like I'm not choosing anybody. And just being on my own in my own place, and so that it doesn't seem like I'm trying to spare my roommate's feelings, but at the same time I'm not running straight to my boyfriend's arms and being on my own and evening the playing ground a little bit.
Okay, so don't know, what I'm thinking is that, you know, on one end, it may not work out for the best. But then on the other end, you know, things may get better, and you guys could possibly all live together. That could be, it could be a good or a bad thing, you know. You just have to take the initial steps to get there.
Yeah. And talking to them would probably be a good way to start, because I haven't actually just sat down and tried to talk to them about it.
Yeah, jumping to conclusions can definitely lead to a lot of what ifs, a lot of frustrations, because you don't really know what that other person may be thinking.
Right.
You know, it could be something big or it could be something small, but I think that should really be something that you guys consider.
I agree.
Well, thank you for stopping by.